Could you be the reincarnation of someone else? Or are past lives just a myth? Millions of people around the world believe that reincarnation is real, and today we are going to unravel this enigma with a unique perspective. Reincarnation, an intriguing and ancient idea, appears in various religious traditions. In Hinduism and Buddhism, it is essential to the cycle of life and death. In Christianity, the topic is more controversial, but some interpretations suggest its possibility in apocryphal texts. Let's explore 7 signs that might indicate you had a past life. Get ready because some of these signs are as mysterious as they're frightening. 1. Birthmarks. The first sign, and perhaps the most common, is birthmarks. Have you ever wondered if that mark on your body could be more than just a coincidence? In many cultures, it is believed that birthmarks are remnants of trauma from past lives. In Hinduism, there are reports of people with marks identical to the fatal wounds they suffered in another life. The Bible mentions body marks as symbols of past experiences, as in Galatians chapter 6 verse 17, where Paul says, "I bear on my body the marks of Jesus." Science has tried to explain these marks as simple genetic mutations or coincidences, but the fact that certain marks exactly correspond to injuries from past lives reported by some people is hard to ignore. A fascinating study was conducted by Dr. Ian Stevenson, a psychiatrist who dedicated his life to studying children who claimed to have memories of past lives. He documented cases where birthmarks matched the descriptions of fatal injuries from these supposed previous lives. Could your birthmark tell a story from another life? Coincidence or evidence? 2. Unexplained pains. Have you ever felt pain that even the best doctors can't explain? This mystery could be linked to past lives. Imagine that back pain, with no apparent cause, is an echo of trauma from another life. In the spiritual realm, some beliefs assert that our souls carry the memories of physical pain from past lives. For example, the Apostle Paul mentions in 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 7 about a thorn in the flesh that tormented him, something inexplicable and persistent. The idea that physical traumas from past lives can manifest as unexplained pains in our current life is fascinating. Some past life therapists believe that these pains can be alleviated through regression, where the patient revisits and processes the original trauma. There are reports of people who, after regression therapy sessions, experienced significant relief from chronic pains that doctors couldn't treat. Could your unexplained pains be remnants of injuries from another life? Could anxiety and fear be linked to these ancient traumas? These questions often remain unanswered. Number 3. Fears and phobias. Have you ever wondered why you feel an irrational fear of certain things? Fears and phobias can be more than just simple reactions. They could be echoes of traumatic experiences from past lives. Imagine feeling a paralyzing fear of water, even though you've never drowned, or someone who has an intense fear of heights might have fallen from a great height in a past life. In various spiritual traditions, it is believed that our deepest fears are legacies of traumatic events our souls experienced in previous lives. Could your deepest fears actually be echoes from a distant past? Cases of unexplained phobias are frequently cited in reincarnation studies. For example, a woman who feared fire from childhood discovered through regression that in a past life she had died in a fire. After therapy, her fear significantly diminished. These cases make us question, to what extent are our fears really ours? Could they be memories of traumas we carry from past lives? 4. Unexplainable passions. Just like fears, passions can also be carried over from one life to another. Have you ever felt an intense passion for something or someone that seems unexplainable? Maybe you have a peculiar taste or a hobby that doesn't fit your current lifestyle. These unexplainable passions could be signs of past lives. Imagine you have an inexplicable passion for French culture, even though your family has no connection to France. It could be that in a past life you were a French musician. Or maybe you love models because, in another life, you were an architect. These intriguing connections might explain why certain cultures, historical periods, or activities resonate so strongly with you. In various spiritual traditions, it is believed that our interests and talents are remnants of previous experiences. The Bible, in Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9, says, "What has been will be again, what has been done will be done again." there is nothing new under the sun. This suggests that our experiences may repeat. Additionally, there are reports of child prodigies who seem to master complex skills without any prior training. A famous example is Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, who began composing music at just 5 years old. Some believe that these innate abilities are a continuation of talents developed in past lives. 5. Deja vu. Have you ever entered a place for the first time and felt like you've been there before? This phenomenon is both intriguing and mysterious. This experience, known as deja vu, might be memories from another life. Doctors and psychiatrists often attribute deja vu to small errors in brain function, but for those who believe in reincarnation, these experiences are seen as glimpses of a distant past. The sensation of deja vu is not limited to places. Sometimes, it can occur when meeting new people who seem strangely familiar or experiencing situations that seem to have happened before. There are theories that these moments could be time lapses where our souls recognize something from a past life, even if our conscious mind does not. What makes deja vu such a universal and at the same time deeply personal phenomenon? 6. Strange memories. Have you ever had a memory so vivid and specific that it didn't seem to belong to this life? These strange memories could be signs of past life experiences. Imagine remembering a place or event that you never witnessed in this life. Consider the possibility that these strange memories are remnants of experiences from a past life. Think about the mystery of having memories that don't fit your current story. Psychologists might attribute these memories to dreams or imagination, but some spiritual traditions believe that our souls carry fragments of memories from previous lives. There are cases of young children who, even before learning to speak properly, report precise details about places and people they have never met. In many cases, these details were verified and confirmed, suggesting that the memories might not be simple products of the imagination. 7. Dreams and nightmares. Have you ever had dreams or nightmares so vivid that they felt real, as if they were true memories? Dreaming repeatedly about a historical period or significant figure, even without having studied them, could be a manifestation of experiences from other lives. Nightmares where you die in specific ways might be recreations of the final moments of your previous life. Or dreams where you visit places you've never been but recognize, or even dreams where you speak fluently in another language without ever having studied it. These dreams could be portals to memories of past lives. Additionally, there are cases of people who, through dreams, access skills or knowledge they never learned in this life. These dreams can be so intense that people wake up with strong feelings of nostalgia or even loss for something they know is not part of this life, but that still seems deeply real. Before we close, let's look at some scary coincidences that even leave skeptics intrigued. Enzo Ferrari, the legendary founder of Ferrari, died on August 14, 1988. Just 2 months later, on October 15 of the same year, Mesut Özil was born. Look at their photos side by side. The resemblance is striking. Other examples include Herman Rorschach and Brad Pitt, Pope Gregory IX and Sylvester Stallone, Jason Segel and Lee J. Cobb. Coincidence or sign of a past life? And you, do you believe in past lives? Do you have any unexplainable signs? Or some unimaginable experience? Comment below, and don't miss our next video, where we will explore how the 12 apostles of Jesus died. Now on your screen are 2 more videos about mysteries beyond the Bible. Choose one of them and see you there.